Alright, so previous video hadn't quite finished question 5, so we'll finish it off in this one. Now, we've got quite a complicated function here to differentiate. What you want to do here is simplify this using log laws first before you start differentiating. Some of you, though, did get straight into differentiating and you had a more complicated job. If you got it right, fine, I marked it correct, but what you really want to do is simplify this using log laws. Now I'm going to use two log laws here. The log of A times B is the log of A plus the log of B. And in this particular problem, A is equal to this function, brackets x squared plus x all squared. So this part here, that's A, and the square root of x minus 1 is our B. So simplifying that using that log law becomes the log of x squared plus x all squared plus the log of the square root of x minus 1. Okay, now we can simplify that even further by using this log law. The log of A to the n is n times the log of A. So that means we can rewrite this as 2 times the log of x squared plus x all squared. Sorry, that squared's not there now. We just got rid of that. Plus, now we know the square root of x minus 1 is x minus 1 to the half. Okay, so that becomes a half log x minus 1. So that half has come down in front. Now we can't simplify that with log laws any further. Now we differentiate. So we get dy dx. The 2 is a constant, comes along for the ride, and we're using the rule of the log of fx. The derivative is f dash x over fx. Fx is x squared plus x, so the derivative of that is 2x plus 1 over fx, which is x squared plus x, plus a half is a constant, just comes along for the ride. Fx here is x minus 1, the derivative of that is 1, so it's 1 over x minus 1, and just tidying that up becomes, you can make that say 4x plus 2 over x squared plus x plus 1 over 2x minus 2, but not essential to simplifying that last step. Okay, so important to use your log laws to simplify those complicated functions like that first. Okay, on to part F. Now this is the chain rule here. We've got y equals cos fx. Then we know that the derivative is f dash x times the derivative of cos fx, which is going to be minus sine fx. Okay, so here we've got dy dx. I actually prefer to do it the other way. It'll be minus sine 2x. Now times the derivative of 2x, which is just 2. And bringing the 2 in front, minus 2 sine 2x. And the last one here, similar situation, it's the chain rule, dy dx. Derivative of sine x is cos x, so that'll be cos log x. Now we've got to times by the derivative of log x, which is just 1 over x. Just tidying that up a bit. 1 over x cos log x. A lot of people got that process correct, except here they didn't write in log x. They wrote in x or something, that log x is still there. Right, so I think that finishes now question 5.